Hey everyone, welcome to Lauren's Book Corner. My name is Lauren and happy Friday. Today I have a Friday Reads to share with you. Let's just get right into it. So, what are my plans for the weekend? Today is Friday is it the 20th, guys? I think it's March 20th. My husband actually had a shorter day of work today, which was really nice because both of our kids have been sick and it's been kind of a stressful week when you're dealing with two children who just are not feeling well and you're a stay-at-home parent. It can be a little overwhelming. So I have the night to myself tonight. I'm actually going to be going on sprints for the very first time with Roxie from Roxie Reads and whoever else. I'm not sure who else is going to be joining in. I've never been on camera for sprints before. I'm a little nervous, but I'm also really, really excited to join in because I love being in the comments during sprints, so it'll be fun to try it out and see how it goes. And I know everyone that usually joins in is super, super nice, so I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. But I asked my husband if I could just have the night to myself because I was just a little needing some alone time. Well, not alone time because I'm going to be hanging out with friends, but just some time away. And I love my children. I love them so much. But sometimes as a mom, you just need a little break. So that's what's happening tonight. But because my husband had a shorter day, we decided to run to Ollie's, which I love doing occasionally. And the kids got to pick out a few things, and I did find some books, so I will show those to you in a few minutes. And then tomorrow, Saturday, I think really our only plans are to get some like house cleaning done. I've kind of got this like spring cleaning itch and I want to just like go through things, maybe let go of some stuff, get some cleaning done, get some laundry done. I need to go through our school shelf and just kind of if you homeschool or you're a teacher, I mean just any type of paper clutter in your house, you have to go through it regularly or it just can like multiply and turn into a giant mess. And so I need to do that, go through all of our papers and kind of reorganize a little bit for homeschool. And then we're going to do some grocery shop on Saturday, pick up some food for the week. And then Sunday we have church, and we actually are going a little bit early because they're having like a special meeting for members, so we're gonna go to that hopefully if everybody's feeling okay. And then we don't have anything, like I said in previous Friday Reads, we really try not to plan a whole lot on Sundays. It's kind of just a relaxed day and a day to get ready for the week. We might go walking if the weather is nice. There's some trails near our house and paths that you can go walking on, so that would be really fun. But yeah, that's really all of the plans that we have for this weekend. As far as reading goes, I have 2 books that I'm actively working on, and I'm thinking I might finish these this weekend. We'll see. But the first one is Made to Marry by Danny Collins. And this is a Harlequin Presents. This is my very first, well, actually, I don't know if this is my first Harlequin Presents novel because I read the Margaret Way book, and I think that may have been part of the Presents line. I'm not sure. But this is my first more modern Presents novel, and this is about a woman named Stella who works in a hotel, and I think she's what do you call that? She like works in hospitality, so she like will work at the front desk and kind of organizes things for people. If they have a group coming in, she sets things up. I forget what you call, not like a secretary, but she works in hospitality. And it's also about Atlas, who is a very, very wealthy man, which I find is, I'm learning, as kind of the theme in these. But in the past, Stella and Atlas had kind of a moment where they shared a kiss and never saw each other again for 5 years, okay? And they run into each other. He's about to get engaged. She's just trying to live her life. And the paparazzi sees them, takes some pictures that are pretty, make things look like, you know, maybe Atlas is cheating on his soon-to-be fiance, and everything just kind of implodes. So Atlas feels really bad about this because Stella doesn't really want to be in, you know, the public eye, and so he kind of whisks her away to his chalet that he has. And they decide that they should probably get married to solve their problems. So that's what they're gonna do. And I'm saying all this because it's just kind of ridiculous. Like, I think Sarah said it, these are, you can't take these books too seriously. They're kind of like wish fulfillment. I mean, Stella is getting to stay in this beautiful house right now. He's buying her all these clothes, and like she's getting like fancy dinners, and it's just kind of like fantasy wish fulfillment type of stories. I'm having a good time with it. I'm a little over halfway. It's been a little steamy, but it hasn't been overly spicy. It's not like, I don't know. This seems tame to me compared to some other things that I've read that are on the market today. But like on main, like not category romance, but like contemporary romance that are coming out. But I don't know. It could get spicier. Who knows? But I'm having fun, and I'm looking forward to continuing on with this story. And then I also want to keep working on, I have my tablet here. Can you see that without the glare? The Last Chance Marriage Rescue by Catherine Mann. This is the first one in the Top Dog Ranch series, I think is what it's called. And this is part of the book club for Roxie's, is it Chaotic Feline Book Club, that she's hosting. And I am, I think, like 30% into this, maybe not quite. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm saying really enjoy. It's good. It's a little heavy because the theme of this story is, it's a couple that's already married that is having marriage problems. I was excited to try this because I haven't read a romance where the couple is already married. And as somebody who is married, I think that's kind of cool, like to see, you know, just hopefully relatable and all of that. The problems that they're having, I was just talking to my husband about this, the problems that this couple, that they're having, could truly be solved by just a good conversation. They need to communicate better with each other. So you do kind of have to suspend your belief a little bit. I mean, obviously, if you didn't communicate about the issues that they are having, it would cause problems. So these problems can happen. I just feel like it's not so severe to me when I'm reading it that it seems like it would be divorce worthy. I don't know. That's just me, but I'm not that far into it yet. But yeah, they're thinking about separating, but they have 2 twin girls who do not want their parents, obviously, to separate. And so they kind of push their parents into going on this family vacation at the Top Dog Ranch. And they're hoping that their parents will kind of reconnect and their family will reconnect, and that hopefully this ranch will save their family. The ranch is kind of famed to be like this magical place that brings healing to a lot of families and relationships, and so they're really hoping that that will be the case. So far it's fun. I'm having a good time with it. The girls are really cute. They definitely fight a lot, but yeah, that's I have 2 kids. Kids do fight. So that's pretty realistic. But yeah, so those are really the only 2 books that I have planned to focus on this weekend. I might start another Nora book because I did finish The Obsession, which I was reading by her. And I like to always have a Nora book going because I want to read all of her books one day. So we shall see if I add anything else into the lineup. I do have other books started. I just don't feel like picking them up right now. So yeah. Oh, and I was going to show you guys what I picked up at Ollie's. I love Ollie's. I love Ollie's. If you don't have an Ollie's bargain outlet near you, or if you do and you've never been and you love books, you need to go. And it's not just books. Ollie's has like household stuff. It's got there's food, like grocery items there. They have art supplies, coloring books. We got a mat for our front patio, like a doormat. They had those. Sometimes they have furniture. You never really know what they're gonna have because it's overstock. They buy overstock from other stores that either have gone out of business or had too much inventory. Kind of like a TJ Maxx, but not quite. It's not really clothing. Sometimes they do. It just depends. But the prices are always so good. So for example, I picked up some hardcovers. First up we have Sandra Brown. I collect Sandra Brown books. This is Overkill. And I did take the sticker off of this, but this book retails for $29 US. It's a brand new book and I paid $4.99 for it. So really good deal. Nice condition. I also found a Nora book. I was very excited. I'm having trouble getting the sticker off. That's the only thing about Ollie's books, is the stickers are hard to get off. But this is Identity. I do actually have this in like a this copy here, which I'm going to probably give to my sister because yeah, it's a hardcover. If I can find her hardcovers, I try to pick them up. Again, $4.99, brand new, really great condition. I love her hardcovers because they always have really pretty end papers. And then she always has her initials stamped on the cover. So, yeah. And there she is on the back. And then I found a another Sandra Brown. This is Thick as Thieves. And okay, it was super cute. When I was shopping, there were these 2 little older ladies. I mean, they were probably in their 70s or 80s. They were so cute. And they were talking about books. And she's like, oh, did you read the new Sandra Brown? And they were talking about Sandra Brown. And I was like, if I have the same reading taste as these amazing ladies, I feel so happy because I feel like I'm an old lady at heart and I just love older people. I love them so much. And they were like, you could tell they were best friends because she's like, oh, when I get finished, I'll give it to you and you can read it. And then when you get finished with your Nora Roberts book, you give it to me and I'll read it. It was just like, it was so cute. It made my heart so happy. I wanted to be their friend. I wanted to go up and be like, can we read books together? That probably would have creeped them out. But anyway, they were talking about this book. And so I picked it up. This is Thick as Thieves by Sandra Brown. And I didn't have that one in my collection. And then new favorite author right now to me. And I don't know if this book is any good. I hope it. I just did find out it's book 2 in the series. But I'm going to hopefully find book 1 eventually. And that is The Olympian Affair. This is in the Cinder Spire series by Jim Butcher. This is supposed to be like a steampunk series. I am a huge new Jim Butcher fan. I started the Dresden Files. I've read the first 3 books already. I listened to them on audio. I'm obsessed. I love Harry Dresden as a character. I don't care what anybody says. I've heard like negative things about him being like a womanizer, whatever. I don't care. I love Harry Dresden. And I love those books. They are so good. And so I want to try more from Jim Butcher. And this cover. And guys, look at this. This is a chunky hardcover. This retails for $30 US and $39.99 Canadian. And I paid $4.99 for it. So I was really happy about that. And then lastly, I did pick up a notebook. Really great place to find notebooks. This was $2.99, and it's like got this really pretty floral print and gold coil, and it's just lined. But I'm going to use this to make a log of all of the ebooks that I have. I got a Kindle. I got my Kindle, I think it was this November will be 2 years that I've had it, because it was a birthday gift from my husband. And you accumulate ebooks pretty quickly. I didn't realize, because they go on sale, like you can find them really cheap, and I forget what I have, especially now that I've been buying category books on ebook. And so I just want to keep kind of a running list. I know that might be like over ambitious, but I'm an analog type of person. I like to write things down, and so I thought I could maybe just keep like a little inventory of the books that I have on here, or in that book. So anyway, so that's what I picked up at Ollie's, and I did get a couple of coloring books, but I didn't know if you guys would be interested in seeing those or not, so they're over there. I didn't bring them over. But yeah, that's really all that I have going this weekend. I hope that you guys have a really good weekend, and hopefully wherever you are, you're getting some nice weather. We've had some spring-like weather today, although I think it's gonna thunderstorm tonight because it's getting kind of cloudy out there. But I'm just really ready. It is the first day of spring, actually. We drove past a Rita's, and there was a big lineup. If you guys have Rita's Italian Ice, I think they do like the free little cup of ice on the first day of spring. So we didn't stop because the line was ridiculously long. But anywho, I hope that you have a good weekend, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!